while this topic goes wild, I figured why not get this out of the way while I am on break. And yes, I am officially on break right now until July 31st because that day makes it 3 years of streaming on Twitch. So I figured why not get that out of the way really quick just so that you can have an understanding onto why. I will leave a link to the full context down in the description for those who are curious. Anyways, that's not why I'm here. The reason on why you clicked on this video is because you want to hear my opinions on Deadpool and Wolverine. And you know what? I do not blame you for that one. And let's be 100% honest, this film was my most anticipated 2024 film, and I'm happy to say that I am not disappointed. Not even one bit. Like, the action was good, they've had like some good tracks, even though there's some that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it was still fun to listen to nevertheless. And as for the fights, like a lot goes on, but on the positive note, it builds the suspense on who lives and who dies. And pretty much just like an epic fight, if you know what I mean. And there's stuff like about noble sacrifice and self-love and like discoveries of oneself, and that is something that I feel like is pretty much underused in like most big screen stuff, if you know what I mean. And comparing it to the last two Deadpool films, Deadpool 1 was a 10 out of 10, and Deadpool 2 is a 7 out of 10 because, in my opinion, Deadpool 2 was the weakest entry. And honestly, in my opinion, without giving spoilers, Deadpool and Wolverine made up for it. And I'm gonna be 100% honest, Ryan Reynolds does not disappoint as Deadpool. Like, there was comedic moments that I had a good laugh at, and also Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. I'm like, damn, I feel like that I need to watch the Wolverine films after watching that, just so that I can like have a better understanding of like who Wolverine is as a character. And to be 100% honest, Hugh Jackman did really good as Wolverine, and the best Wolverine, in my opinion, that I've seen before Hugh Jackman is Steve Blum. And as for like how the rest of the movie went down, there was welcome surprises. Like, there were some cameos, some faces that we have not seen in a long time, and like there was just welcome surprises. There was other films, references, all that type of stuff. And of course, Deadpool did say fuck you 20th Century Fox and made fun of Disney with like the miss after miss after miss, and he pretty much has brought a good point, saying sometimes the multiverse stuff does not do very well, and The Wizard of Oz does the best job. And in some cases, I agree. And in some, I respectfully disagree with you on that one. Anyways, if we were to like give some points, like the fight scenes, like there may have been a lot going on, but it builds suspense, which is a positive note. And I feel like that the villain, like, there were some scenes that like made me feel uncomfortable watching. I'm not gonna explain what happened because I would be spoiling it if I did, but if you're wanting to go for a villain that's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable intentionally, just you know, like what they're capable of, I say that Sean Levy did really good. And with like the past Marvel films, like the films after Endgame has been hit or miss. Like, for example, Spider-Man No Way Home, that one was pretty good, and in my opinion, the best multiverse film in the history of cinema. And as for Avengers Endgame, that was the last banger that we've had in the 2010s. And as for the 2020s, so far, No Way Home and Deadpool and Wolverine is so far on a tie right now on best Marvel film in the 2020s, in my opinion. And there is a good amount of fourth wall breaking, and with how there is multiverse stuff going on, there is a good variety of Deadpools. Like, and let me tell you, they all look good. And there's one that I want to say something about, but I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll say this much. He is badass. And of course, I did get a photo of a photo opportunity that I have posted on Instagram and Twitter at the time this video is public, so editing me, if you can show that, that would be very much appreciated. And let's be 100% honest, Ryan Reynolds Deadpool and Hugh Jackman Wolverine, that combo, in my opinion, you cannot beat that shit. Like, I bet you that later on this year we're gonna have a competition on like an unbeatable duo, but so far Deadpool and Wolverine with Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman, those two together, you cannot beat it so far. So if we were to rate this on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a 9.5 out of 10 because I cannot decide if I want to give it a 9 or a 10. Like, there were some good soundtracks, like, they were fun to listen to, and there was, like, a good amount of Easter eggs, and if we were to rate it on stars, because of the unbeatable trio with, like, the casting, there's 5 stars, and I agree, and Moist Critical says that he gives it a 75%. I honestly give it, like, a 85%, to be honest. Like, there was some stuff that I feel like that could have, like, made the movie better. Like, for example, somebody mentioned that I've seen the movie with mentioned that it would be awesome to see a Ghost Rider cameo, that different universe. Nevertheless, like, there were some cameos that was a welcome surprise, and I'm not going to say anything about it, so all I'm going to say is watch the film for yourself, and there was one who said their iconic line, and I was a happy boy to hear it. And without giving any spoilers, that is my opinions on Deadpool and Wolverine. Like, there were some minor issues that I had with it, but that did not stop the film from being absolutely hilarious and fun. And of course, like, when it comes to other multiverse films, like, I don't know if there's going to be any other ones that's going to, like, take the crown from that. Like, Spider-Man No Way Home versus Deadpool Wolverine, that is a competition, in my opinion. And I'll admit, the movie lived up to my expectations. Like, I don't know what else I can say. Like, it's hard talking about the movie without giving any spoilers. So, this is the best I can do without spoiling the movie. And Sean Levy saved the MCU with Deadpool and Wolverine. Especially with the fact that Hugh Jackman is Wolverine and Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Like, when it comes to live action films, you cannot have Deadpool without Ryan Reynolds, and when it comes to voice actors, Nolan North as Deadpool is something that you cannot live without, and Steve Blum as Wolverine, that's unbeatable. But as for live actors, I'm pretty much gonna have to watch the Hugh Jackman Wolverine films to, like, have a full-on opinion, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you all for watching in this video. Thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you want to see some more content, and we'll see you all in the next video. Until next time.